top story this morning. A young wandering rabbi's radical teaching looks set to upset the status quo. Jesus, who is from Nazareth, has amassed a huge number of followers and often has to teach in the most unexpected places. Today he challenged his listeners to consider how they live and how they treat others. He even questioned their understanding and interpretation of the Ten Commandments. Good morning, Galilee. Now, continuing with our top story today. On the shores of Lake Galilee, Jesus, a wandering rabbi, has preached a radical new way of living. Over the past few months, Jesus has amassed a large following, but he's not always popular with those in authority. On seeing the large crowd, he went up the mountainside and sat down, signalling to all around that he was going to teach them. And teach them he did. But not like any other rabbi they had ever seen or heard. He taught with authority, clarity, and power. He began by talking about 8 beatitudes, or beautiful statements that would define, congratulate, and encourage God's people to be faithful, whatever their circumstances, and affirming the happiness of belonging to his kingdom. Telling people that their suffering would not last. After that, he explained that he had come to fulfill the scriptures, the law, and the prophets. But then he took the 10 Commandments to a whole new level, saying that although they had been taught, do not murder, but anger towards someone is as bad as murder, and they should not look for retaliation. He talked about humility and the need to give to the poor, being forgiving and non-judgmental, praying simply and privately, and trusting God to provide everything they need. Finally, he reminded the crowd that God and those around them saw what was done, but that God saw into the heart, the motive behind what was done. The crowd were in awe. Well, most of them at least, but there were some there who were taking note and would report back to those in authority. But what would they report back?